we have to make it for the. Let's do it right after the bird show.
Think these are all real?
Yeah, these are all real. Yeah. If you climbed over here and jumped in, they would be definitely real.
Yeah.
Is this the first show?
To be just like an eagle. Yeah, when you see so he's getting down already. Woo! Look at him go. We taught him not to move ourselves. Alright. And then big that everybody can hear pretty easy. How about a cat? Meow. Alright. Let's see. How about this one? Actually, cats and birds don't really work out very well together most of the time. So if a cat gets too close to you and you need to scare it away, you call the dog. Alright, and this is her best animal imitation that she does. Listen very closely for her imitation of a chicken. Tell everybody bye. See you later. There we go.
Yeah.
Now, it continued to go up. If you were a king, you could actually fly the largest falcon out there, called a gyrfalcon. And as far as the social hierarchy went, if you were caught flying a bird that was considered above your station, the penalty, if they caught you, they'd cut off one of your hands. Guarantee you're not going to fly a falcon after that. Everybody, keep your fingers crossed, okay? He's going to be zooming in from that side of the stage. Here he comes. Look at him go. Okay, here he goes. He's so proud of himself, he's trying to fly. He's running.
Oh, brother.
You sure? Here, how about Eli's and Mr.
I don't think she's gonna do it.
You hold it like that, you can hold it way out there.
Oh, that boy just took it out.
Good job.
Good job, man.
Here's up, Sam.
Thank you.
Hold it up there. Hold it up there.
Can I do it on
Sure.
Hold it up there.
You ready? Up nice and...
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
There you go. Make that little thing. See if you'll take it.
Good job. Thank you.
Go do it.
He really likes his
Work
job.
for me.
Thank you.
Get up there, Danny.
Nicholas, come here. That's what Mommy does. Oh, he likes the Nicholas.
There you go.
That looks like a rabbit.
There you go.
Which snake takes out the most people?
You know, that's a good question.
That's what they said.
The third highest rated cat.
Feel it.
Let's go look at the big owl.
Their favorite food is watermelon. They all love watermelon. We give them cucumbers and zucchini and bananas and romaine. Heads of romaine lettuce is mostly what we give them. more than anything else. Come on. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
It's like having a hydraulic lift.
You guys want to pet him? Come on. Loves having his neck scratched. Yes, it all likes that. Don't feed him, buddy. Yep.
Yeah, I saw him in it's like 1965, I think.
Yep. Been here for a
Little
long
kid.
time.
What's their life expectancy?
Galapagos, the longest that recorded Galapagos that we've been able to track is about 170 years old. So, and oldest Aldabra is about 150. So we figure they live somewhere between those ranges.
No recorded deaths from this snake, but if you consider the deadliest snake to be the one that kills the most people per year, this snake is the most common snake in the most densely populated part of the world where most people go barefoot because of the climate and medical attention is not readily available. I'm sure you've all heard of it. It's the Asian cobra. The most familiar characteristic of the snake is that hood. Now, this hood is formed by elongating ribs in the neck region. He'll assume this hooded position when he feels threatened. It's his way of looking bigger and more threatening to whatever's threatening him. And I don't know about you guys, but I think it works. A lot of times when I bring this snake out, people automatically think of the snake charmer playing his flute and the cobra swaying back and forth to the rhythm of the music. But like all smell, they can see us with their eyes, they have no ears to hear. But one of the most important senses for a snake like this is the small holes in the side of his head. Now, these holes are called pits. Try to pull this guy up out of water. Like that. Come on, buddy. Really big. Come on. Jeez. Put that easy. We got a volunteer. Stop for a second. I didn't know what's going on.
They're all good now.
First thing you want to do when you get your volunteer, when you get your alligator, let him stop and just catch your breath for a second. I'm gonna get on this alligator's back. The way I'm gonna do this, I'll get it turned again. But I do need to catch my breath for a second. The way I'm gonna do this is these guys see out to the sides. So he has blind spots directly in front of his face here, and then he's also got a blind spot directly behind his eyes. Obviously forgetting on the back of the blind spot behind the eyes. We're trying to hop over the face. But when I jump on his back here, the way I'm going to want to land is with my knees in his armpits, my thumb centered on his neck. That's going to be my safety zone. As long as I land in that safety zone, I'm supposed to have all this extra energy. As long as I land in that safety zone, there shouldn't be anything you can do to get hold of me. Let's go ahead and get on it and see what happens. Alright. You get down on the alligator's back. First thing you want to do, get your knees up in his armpits. If you can, turn your feet back in behind you. Now this is going to prevent the alligator from backing out underneath me. A couple important reasons that I don't want him to do that. Alright, now the different adaptations I want to show you. I guess we'll start on the top of the head first. The nostrils, the way the nostrils are positioned, they're elevated, right? I mentioned that for hunting, they stalk around with their eyes and their nostrils up.
Take that picture.
The nostrils have two valves that goes when they submerge, so the water gets in through the nose there. His ears, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this or not, but there's two slits right back here behind his eyes. They also have valves that close up when they submerge. And then the eyes are probably the most specialized parts of these animals. Here. The way the eyes are positioned, again, just like the nostrils, very good spot for hunting, elevated off the head like that. But they're also going to be really vulnerable sitting high up like that. They're going to get a hold of a large prey animal. If somebody were to try to attack them, ultimately they're going to get hit on the top of the head. If that happens, the eyes are going to be right in the line of fire. So the eyes have a very cool feature. This is with almost no pressure at all. The eyes retract fully into the skull. They just pop right down on the skull. Then there's a heavy bony ridge that sits. Over his jaws, grab onto his bottom jaw, bring it up to the upper jaw, and then wrap my thumb around his nose, rock straight back like that. There's obviously a couple ways this can go wrong, but let's do this once and just see what happens. Make sure he's opened up all the way. Get over the top, get on that lower jaw there, close it up like that. The easiest way for this to backfire is if you undershoot where your hand's at, and stick your hand right into his mouth. They have really sensitive jaw lines. If anything, even if like a drop of sweat were to hit his jaws, they just come crashing down. So that's one way that can backfire. The other way is if you don't get your thumb all the way around their nose, you can slip into the upper jaw there, and again, it's the same thing. So it can backfire, but with ones with bigger jaws, then you don't have to worry about sliding down the sides, and when it's really slippery, it's a little easier to go that way. But let's do it one more time this way, and then we'll go ahead and get to the feeding. So open up here, go over the top, lower jaw, bring it up like that, straight back, and that's that. That's alligator lesson 101. Pretty straightforward. You guys should all be fully qualified now, I'd say. If you're ever down in Florida, see an alligator on the side of the road, without any trouble, you should be able to hop out of the car, jump on his back, and shut his mouth. Now, I'm going to get off this guy and do some feeding. One last thing before I hop off. So let me address one more question that we get a lot. A lot of times people want to know if there's ways to tell if an alligator is a male or a female just by looking at them. The short answer to this is no. You can't tell if they're male or female just by looking. You can, though, know that, at least in the show, we can promise you that the alligator we wrestle, always a male alligator, 100% of the time. We know which ones we can and can't wrestle. We only wrestle male alligators. I'll explain to you guys why. They've been doing the show out here for 40 some odd years now. They've tried a lot of different things, but in the end, it's just ultimately come down to male alligators are the only ones that you can wrestle. Reason for this is with the females, they found it was almost impossible to get them to shut their mouths. And for you talking in the front there, just remember I'm in here where it's safe right now. Alright, I'm going to get out this guy. When you get out the alligator, cover up the eyes. You're going to push down on the head. You want to go directly behind you. They swing out to the sides. Obviously, you want to jump out of his strike range. So check behind you first. Make sure none of his buddies snuck up on you. Cover up his eyes. And then just straight off his back. Let's give a hand to our volunteer. It was pretty good. That portion of the show. They see food when it's up above them. You're supposed to see the food up here. It's up here. Alright, so he sees it kind of. Once it drops below his eyes, he'll just hear it hit. So he hears it, and they'll swing up here. They swing their heads out to the side like that to pick up the food. The reason they swing their heads out to the side is their heads are so long, their necks are so short, they can't just get straight down and pick up food.
That's cool.
A little closer. Come on. Alright, so he sees it. Can you see it or not? Okay, so he sees it. He'll hear it hit. There we go. And one thing, when they pick up the food, you'll see. So I get a little closer for you guys. Okay, so he sees it. He'll hear it hit. Hear it hit. It's down here. There you go. Swing the head up the side, and then you see that chewing motion again. Let's try and get another one of these guys. Alright, this is a bad spot to be. Get on this side over here. Alright, so, let me know if someone comes up behind me here. But he sees it, there's hit and hit next to him, swings it out to the side. Simple. There we go. And then that chain motion. I want to feed some in the water too. Now the way they straight back like that in order to swallow it, again they can't swallow, so they're just throwing their heads back there. They're not the smartest place to stand, but you gotta get more of a show than you bargained for. You guys find it that way? It's not that hard. Around these guys. Okay, we got 2 more pieces. You guys see it? Nope, don't eat your buddy. Next one, go down and find it. This,
Oh, he got it.
I guess that guy got it. You see that? They still do the chewing motion, just turning the food around. We got 1 more piece here. Let's see if we can get one to walk up on the line. Maybe it's about the size of like a chicken's egg, maybe 5 to 10 inches long. So you can see after a full year of growth, he hasn't grown long. It's a pretty slow growth. It'll take at least 15 years before he's big enough to be in here with any of these guys. But what I'm going to do, if you guys want to see what Fluffy feels like, in just a second here, I'm going to tape up his mouth, and then I'll walk along the fence line. You guys come up and pet it. If you have questions, I can hang back and talk and get pictures with it.